Hold up. You went back multiple times enough to draw a map? Backrooms is full of idiots. Backrooms by Arako TV. And I have no idea what Backrooms is. I know it's like a video game or something that just got like a movie, right? But I've never played the game and I've never seen the movie. So I figure why not get into it, see if it's something I would like. But you already know the original will be in the description below. Make sure you hype up the video, like, comment, subscribe. With that out of the way, let's get it!
Over here in therapy with this woman, and while they were talking, they end up doing a
I need
practice that they have been
therapy.
doing for a while, where this man reenacts the night where him and his wife got into the argument that caused them to get a divorce. And even though this wasn't reenactment,
Wait, why
safe
would
to
you
say
do
that
that?
this man lost
Why do you
his
have to
temper
reenact your
very
divorce?
quickly, throwing most of the blame onto his wife instead of taking some of it onto himself. But
Yeah,
after the session, we
that's
move
real,
over to
like,
this man's
mature.
furniture store where he is out here making an ad for it, and at the end of the ad ends up falling on the chair.
So is he
Talk
like a
about some-
pirate? Oh.
Yo, somebody needs to help Unc, man. Help this
Okay.
man, please.
Cat, you can open
Yeah,
the
he's
store
going
now.
through it. He's struggling.
We've been open.
He's struggling.
Y'all have been open and not a singular customer.
Oh, wait, they've been
But
open
we
this
cut
whole
over to
time?
my guy in his office, and the
Well, to be fair, how often are people shopping for new furniture? How often does that happen? To be
guy
fair.
coming over, and they go down to this room to check the electric box. But while they were checking the electric box, they end up seeing a switch down here that's never been there before, and it's angled in a very weird way, with my man switching it off and nothing happening. But after that, we cut over to nighttime, and this man sleeps in the store.
That's actually like a big brain strat. That is actually a big brain strat. You own a furniture store where you have like beds and stuff. You could really just sleep there and not have to pay rent. I mean, you have to pay like your business rent and like, you know, like the rent for the business space. But I'm assuming that'd be cheaper than like renting a house or like an apartment. And then you got electricity that's already like included into business expense. I don't know. This seems like a big brain strat. There's brain strat.
There's no way. But while he was trying to get the TV to work, all the lights start flickering and tweaking out. But we cut to
Oh no.
one night
Oh no,
where the
run.
TV
You
stopped
have to run.
working
Get out of
again,
here.
And he goes down to the power box and switches off every single
Wait,
switch.
why don't you
And
just,
when he
like,
tries to
sneak
put it back on,
downstairs?
it just doesn't work. With him about to leave, but seeing a strange light coming from the crack of the wall, even though there's no crack here. And he
Why
goes
would you
up to the
investigate
wall,
it?
tries to
And why would you
listen,
investigate
but
it?
falls in there, getting into
No.
the back rooms. But before my man even tried to do anything else, he tries to go back, which he successfully manages to do. But this man starts
Okay,
tweaking
okay,
out, and
leave,
instead of,
leave,
I don't know,
leave,
trying to
leave.
This man goes back looking like a kid that just discovered
Now
a
you're
new
stuck.
toy.
Now you're gonna
And
be
I'm
stuck.
have to be
You're gonna
honest,
be
if
stuck,
this
aren't
ever
you?
happened to me,
You're gonna be
I
stuck, aren't you?
swear I would think I'm high. Cause you mean to tell me I'm out here unlocking Obito's technique, bro? I will try some
Oh, that is Kamui. Oh my god, that is Kamui. Oh my god, I might actually just start thinking I have Kamui. No, that's a really good point. That's a really good point. That is basically like how Kamui works. I would probably like start thinking I might have Kamui. I would be looking at my eyes to see if I have a Sharingan.
fathomable things, bruv. But after walking past this
Even though I
odd
like the
bunch
Hyuga clan
of
better.
furniture, but he starts walking around seeing all types of things like weird stop signs, dead birds on the floor. With him getting into this one
Okay, there's a
area
dead
and starts
bird.
hearing people's voices.
Why are
or
you
should I say
exploring?
a certain person's voice, and all he sees is this black figure standing in the
Why
distance.
are you
and I don't know
exploring?
why you ain't turning him
Run,
around at
that's
this
a
point, bro.
monster.
And yes, you guessed correctly. He starts walking towards that direction just to find this weird sign speaking in a
Fuck no,
foreign
baby.
language. And it's not even just speaking in one language. I heard Konnichiwa. I was like, whoa.
And that's why the Japanese don't have guns. But no, seriously. Have you seen my Resident Evil gameplay? You would know. The moment I get spooked, I start shooting. The moment I get spooked, I start shooting. Granted, I can't do that because I'm not allowed. I wasn't allowed to bring my gun with me to Asia, but yeah. Oh, and you didn't know I'm in Asia right now, which is why like my schedule has been kind of wonky. But I'm pretty sure I'm getting back on pace I'm pretty sure I'm getting back
But
on
he
pace.
follows the wires of this thing and even sees a camera on the wall. And you know, at this point
Wait, if
in
there's
my
a camera,
YouTube
that means
career,
someone's
I've
watching you.
accepted that yes, these characters just love being curious and will try to discover new things. But for it to reach the point
I almost said, yeah, he's just like Curious George, and then I thought about it and I was like, wow, that would sound terrible. So I explained the joke instead of making it. So now you're all going to hell with me.
where you are on your knees, crawling in a dark space.
Why are you
You
crawling?
honestly don't
Where
even
are
care
you
about your
going?
life
Why
at
are
this
you
point,
doing
bro.
this?
Anything that could
You
possibly
really
happen
don't care
to
about
you
your life.
deserved. And when he gets into this one space, there's a lot of
Boston
stuff in
accent?
here that look oddly familiar to you, don't it? They even got the bird, bro. Even a hole full of chairs. But he hears a noise coming from the entrance that he took, and he goes up there talking about some...
Anyone there?
Nigga, why are you trying to communicate
And that is
with
the.
whatever's
Why do you
in
ever ask
here?
that question
Does
in
anything
scary
in this
movies?
place seem normal to you? Just for that cardboard figure to be thrown across the room, and this man starts quickly walking towards the other door that he sees, opens it up and crawls out of there, just to get to this area where the stop
At
sign
this point, you're
was,
too far
which
in. You're
now
not
you
gonna
should
make it
know where
out.
you are. Managing to find the exit and got out of there.
Oh,
Whew,
oh, he
movie
found the
over,
exit?
right?
Alright, never go back. Never go back. And he went back.
And he really went back to grab a chair. You own a furniture shop. Why do you need this chair?
Yeah, why
This
did you
man
go
really
back for a
went
chair?
back into that place to grab this chair just to sit down in a furniture shop. But after that, this man goes over to his therapist, trying to explain to her what he saw in his own store. And obviously trying to
Dude,
explain
everybody's
the
just gonna think
Backrooms
you're
would
crazy.
be difficult because people will think you're tweaking or something.
Imagine describing a dog to someone who's never seen one before and then asking them to draw it. It's some things, right? You know, but there's no way to get everything right.
But that is an excellent way to describe it, I can't lie. I'ma low-key write that down. Where am I gonna use
Oh,
it?
yeah?
Hey, I don't know,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
And the fact that this man was in there so many times to the point where he could literally draw out...
Oh, wait. Wait. Holla, 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 holla. Holla, 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 holla. Holla. You went back multiple times enough to draw a map? Whatever happens to you at this point. You deserve it.
map of the area. Like, Unc, what do you gain?
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
She definitely doesn't believe you. The fact you gotta say...
Wait, an easy way to prove it would just be to take your phone, press record, walk through the walls, and show the
I'm
area.
not saying I don't believe you. You definitely don't believe him, bro. And I mean, I don't blame you for not believing him. I don't believe him. But he leaves telling us by the next time he comes back, he will have proof. And he goes over to these two to ask for their help in terms of getting the evidence that he needs and basically
Who are
to do
those two?
research. With us cutting to the footage and this man grabbing supplies, only him grabbing supplies, by the way.
I don't understand.
Okay, research for what?
Oh,
You gotta
wait,
be
so
more
did this come out in a
specific.
time
really
where they
do gotta
didn't
get
have,
more
like,
specific, because
cell
what do you mean
phones?
by research? We can research anything online too, you know.
That's the door.
Brother, you sound and look like a kid right now. I can't even lie to you.
To be fair, it just looks like he drew. Wait, how did you draw on the wall and not have the marker phase through the wall? Wait, how does that work?
Even though I know you're not crazy, you look crazy right now. That's the crazy part. But this man tells them to follow his lead with him walking through the wall. The only thing that's getting me about this, you didn't tell any authorities, you didn't tell any cops, any scientists, any researchers. You didn't tell
Oh yeah, why didn't you
anybody
bring the
besides
cops?
3
Yeah.
people.
If anything, this type of discovery could make you rich. If anything.
And 2 out of the 3, you
Call a
made
scientist.
them come with you along on this trip, man. It was bound to go wrong from the beginning, bro. But they all get through the door with this man explaining while they're walking around the rooms. With them eventually getting to uncharted area where they have to tie a rope to my guy with the camera in order to go down. And his girl is out here disagreeing, talking about some you do not have to do this. And this man really had the nerve, the
Yeah,
gall,
you don't have
the
to do this.
audacity
You
to
really
look a
don't
dead
have
in
to
the
do
eyes
this.
and talk about some...
His eyes.
No, it's cool. I just want to see what's down there. You're not curious?
No, I'm not.
Famous last words. Famous last words.
No, I am not curious. No, she's not curious. We as a collective group shouldn't be curious about this. But he starts going down.
We really should
eventually
not be.
getting into this place
I mean,
just
I'm
to
kinda
see a
curious
whole
now, but
bunch
not
of
enough to go
dirty
myself.
clothes, and it's stanking there. And he tries to go
Wait,
even
so does
further,
someone
trying
live there?
to look at this room just to hear something coming at him with him running up there. Managing to get up there with him panicking, trying
Wait,
to
did
get
no one
the
bring a
ropes
gun?
off of him.
Dude, what kind of fucking nonsense?
Yeah, they're in America.
Yeah,
Oh
just
no!
take his
Oh no!
cheese
It's
at this
pulling!
point, bro.
It's pulling!
And even with this man trying
Hey guys, I think dinosaur would have tasted like dark meat, like bird. You know, like maybe ostrich or something. Dinosaur would
to
taste like.
untie the rope, this man is just getting dragged
Cut the rope.
further and
Cut it.
further down. And that thing manages to get him,
Cut
and
the
all
rope.
you hear is this man's screams echoing throughout the room. With the furniture starting to get
Alright,
pulled
time
from
to run.
behind them and them all falling
No,
down there.
and it
Even
knocks them
the
down.
camera fell down there, and the next thing you see is this man getting dragged into this door. And look, I know this was your man's, but what could you
Oh,
possibly
God.
do to save him? Like, I'm genuinely curious what you think you can do to save him. And
Yeah,
you
no, I'm
she's
turning around
panicking,
and I'm
so she's
leaving.
not gonna think rationally. But to run after this thing, but my black brethren trying to get
Why
out of
would
there
you do
gets
that?
into this gap, leading him to this whole new place that he does not know, and he just starts going through a whole bunch of different places trying to escape from whatever is chasing this man down. But he gets into this
No one
pool
had- no one
area
told you
just
to go
hear
there.
Shorty's
Wait,
voice
there's a
coming
pool.
from somewhere, and her talking about some "please let me in," even though there are no doors. She can somehow see him, but he can't see her. And while he was trying to look for an
Wait, where is
entranceway,
she?
we just see the camera getting grabbed by this tall figure, and the
Oh,
camera
no.
going
Oh
black.
no.
But we cut over to old therapist lady going to this man's store trying to find him, eventually getting downstairs, seeing this whole board of freaking map layouts, and remembers what this man was talking about.
Therapist
the last
lady,
time
do
she
not go.
saw him
Therapist
going
lady, do
through
not
this
go.
damn door, and
And she
starts
went through.
walking around while still in shock.
Does
And
no
while
one
she
have
was
common
walking, Getting
sense?
into this one.
No one has common sense?
My
Wait, is this like a bootlegged copy of the movie? What? I thought that was a person in the movie. I was like, who is this?
fella, but she gets into this one area just seeing a whole bunch of paintings, I'm gonna say, just straight scribbles and drawings of this one black figure holding up this one little dude. Like, bro, don't ask me, man. If you were to ask me for answers, I would genuinely look you dead in your eyes and ask you for the answers, bro. But she turns around and damn, it's been nice knowing you,
Oh
shorty.
lord.
Hiding.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's
Bruh,
over.
man, she's literally whispering in the same decibels as you. I don't know why I'm getting pressed. This man clearly has lost his mind. Like, the fact he's still alive just tells you that, hey, this nigga is crazy now.
Wait, how is he still alive? Wait, how
But
is he
before
still
my
alive?
man can even answer that question, he
Wait, how would he
starts
know that he's
backing
in-
up
he's
because
inside?
of the noise that's coming towards their direction.
It's only me.
The freak you mean it's only you? What are you talking about right now? I didn't know you were 6'8". But while this thing was walking closer and closer to them, this man grabs her by the neck and starts choking her out, causing her to pass out. And while he was doing that, this man was really talking about some "I'm sorry, gang." What? And by the time she wakes
So is he, like,
up,
sacrificing
this
people to
man
a
is out
monster?
here putting
Is that what he's
plates
doing?
on the table with these weird-looking
What is
niggas
that?
in the room.
What's
In
what
here,
is that?
he's
What's on his face?
remembered. Just slightly wrong.
The frick you mean slightly wrong? This man has 6 eyes and 3
Wait,
noses.
what do you
I don't
mean?
think that's slightly rough. And I don't even want to get into this dude right here.
Who was
there's
that?
so many things that
What
just
what's going
wrong
on
about
here?
this, bro. And the crazy
Are these,
part,
like,
I
the
low-key have
owner-
a
the
meme
old
that
owners
looks
of the
exactly
store?
like this. Hold on, gang. Look. But this man starts talking about the fact that these things in this place are just trying to remember themselves, but are obviously wrong in a way, obviously. With this man getting up and stabbing this thing in the neck.
No.
Imagine how good that must feel.
No, I can't imagine how good that feels.
No.
Getting a knife
No, what are you talking about?
put in my
Where are the
neck?
other two
What-
people?
What could possibly be good about that, man? And this man starts talking about some no fear, no thoughts, no emotions, just talking about some it's just existing. I don't think I want to just
Hey,
exist, man.
hey, I think
love
it's
having
time- I
thoughts.
think it's
I've
time to
never
leave.
known that
I
there
think
are
it's time
people
to
out there
leave.
that just want to be like furniture. Let me know if any of y'all watching this video would love to just be like furniture, just existing. Please let me know, man.
Not at all. Not at all.
You can eat them.
Oh, hell no. Get this man off my screen.
Oh, wait, what did he say? Wait, what did he say?
Just existing. Please let me know, man.
You can eat them.
Oh, hell no.
You
Get
can
this
eat
man
them?
off my screen.
You can eat them?
immediately,
Did he
bro.
go
And
cannibal?
this man
Did he go
starts
full
digging
cannibal?
in his stomach,
Oh my
getting
God.
this freaking white stuff, like, bro. Oh,
Wait,
my
is that
days, I don't want to
fluff?
see this.
Is that
And this man
fluff?
goes
I
over
don't-
to the fridge,
Wait,
and of
what's
course,
happening?
it's the shorty's head in there. Of course, he's crazy.
Oh, the
Why did I
girl.
not expect this? But
No.
while they were talking, this man talks about let's reenact that same situation with him and his ex-wife. Bro, I'm skipping past
Please
this.
no.
We're
Please
not
no.
about to
Not
go
right
through
now.
the
Not right
same
now.
exact thing. But of course, bro had to take it a step further by walking up to this lady thing and cutting off its hair from its head and puts it on the freaking lady. Oh my
Oh my
days, bro.
God.
And this man proceeds
Oh
to
my
get into
God.
character after doing that. There's no way. But this lady starts to lose her shit.
At this point, I'm just biting my own tongue off and I'm just letting death take me because this is too much.
Actually telling him the truth about himself.
Pack me and tie me up? Blame your brain. You are your fucking brain, you dipshit.
Somebody finally said it. Somebody
No, true.
finally told
True.
this man
Thank
the
you.
truth. And
Thank you.
because his fragile ego just
He's gonna get
couldn't
mad though. He's
handle
gonna get
that,
mad though.
this man, his I guess 6'8" version of himself appears. And while he was trying to talk himself out of hurting the therapist lady, this thing just picks him up and proceeds to bite on his
Does
shoulder.
it eat him?
And
Oh,
even
no.
leading this man to the wall. And while this thing was going
Wait, you could
crazy
get
on
up this
him,
whole
lady
time?
decides to
Wait, the
run up
therapist
out
could
of
have gotten
there.
up
She
the
is
whole
not
time?
trying to deal with all that, but again, this is the back rooms. Nothing in here makes sense. And she was trying to run away from this thing while this thing is still dragging this nigga.
My question is, can the monster thingy, can that leave the back rooms through like the exit? Because if that can come into the real world, this is
body.
bad.
And she managed to get to this place that looks similar to the store, with this thing managing to find her and her trying to fight it.
Wait, can she
this
go
thing
outside?
while walking back.
I wonder,
Lady,
what happens
are
if she
you
goes
doing, man?
outside of
At
the
this point,
store
just run.
while she's
But
in
she
this
managed to
dimension?
hit this
What
thing's
happens? Is there a
wooden
whole
leg,
dimension? Ooh.
tries to run away but bumps into this thing, causing an alarm to go
Oh,
off
Lord.
with all the gases in the room going off. And she tries to get to this gap that she sees just for gas to get in her face. And by the time she wakes up, this thing is right on top of her,
Oh,
trying
no.
to bite her, with her getting this
Kick
thrown
it in
and
the
start
junk.
smashing
Kick it
this
in the
thing
junk.
right in the face.
Kick it in the
Managing
junk.
to stun it enough to get out of there and start going through this gap just for these people in gas suits to start spraying her. And she gets dragged over
Wait, why
to
are they
these
spraying her?
people right here.
Okay, wait, so there are actual people here. Forgot to mention
And the
her
thing
getting
that
interviewed.
really ended up confusing
Okay.
me about this movie is the fact that all of this just basically didn't exist. Yeah, I hope the second part of this
Wait,
movie
what do you
will
mean?
explain some of this stuff, but I'ma see
Wait,
y'all
what do you
in the
mean?
next
I'm so confused. So, was she actually crazy the whole time? I'm so lost. Alright then, that just gave me way more questions than answers. I don't even know anymore. But yeah, that being said, like, comment, subscribe, the original's in the description below. Yeah, I'm thoroughly confused now. But later, losers. KuroKumo out.